Have you ever wondered if the nuts you're eating are good for you? They seem like the perfect snack, small, easy to eat, and packed with nutrients. But not all nuts are created equal. As we age, our nutritional needs change, and some nuts can boost your health while others might quietly harm it. That's why we're breaking it all down today, revealing the 3 best nuts for seniors and 3 you might want to avoid. Stick with us until the end, because knowing which nuts to choose could transform your daily diet and keep you thriving for years to come. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Nuts to eat. 1. Walnuts, the brain-boosting superfood. For centuries, walnuts have earned their reputation as the ultimate brain food. And it's not just folklore, there's solid science behind it. These wrinkled, brain-shaped nuts are a nutritional powerhouse, brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, a type of healthy fat that plays a critical role in supporting cognitive function. Omega-3s help maintain healthy brain cell membranes, reduce inflammation throughout the body, and shield the brain from the oxidative stress that accelerates age-related decline. For seniors, preserving mental sharpness is just as vital as keeping the body strong, and walnuts stand out as one of nature's best tools for fostering long-term mental clarity and resilience. Research backs this up. Studies have demonstrated that diets rich in omega-3s can lower the risk of neurodegenerative conditions such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia, which become more prevalent with age. Beyond disease prevention, walnuts enhance memory and concentration, helping seniors stay mentally active and engaged in daily life, whether it's solving puzzles, reading, or simply keeping up with lively family conversations. But the magic of walnuts doesn't stop at brain health. They're also loaded with antioxidants, like vitamin E and polyphenol, which neutralize harmful free radicals, unstable molecules that build up over time due to stress, pollution, and aging. Left unchecked, free radicals trigger inflammation, a root cause of chronic conditions ranging from heart disease to arthritis. By incorporating walnuts into your diet, you're giving your body a natural defense system to combat this damage and stay healthier for longer. Consider George, a 74-year-old retired teacher with a lifelong passion for crossword puzzles and classic literature. In recent years, he began noticing subtle but frustrating changes, forgetting the names of old friends, misplacing his glasses more often than usual, and occasionally groping for the right word mid-sentence. Concerned about these memory lapses, he consulted his doctor, who recommended boosting his intake of omega-3 fatty acids. George decided to start his day with a small handful of walnuts sprinkled over his morning oatmeal. After just a few months, he felt a noticeable difference. His mind seemed sharper, his recall quicker, and his family remarked that he was more present and animated during discussions. It wasn't a dramatic overhaul of his lifestyle. It was one small, intentional tweak that paid off in a big way. Walnuts offer benefits beyond the brain, too. They're a heart health hero, thanks to their ability to lower LDL, bad cholesterol levels and improve blood vessel function, promoting better circulation. This is especially valuable for seniors, as cardiovascular health becomes a greater priority with age. Unlike some other nuts, walnuts are relatively low in carbohydrates, making them an excellent choice for those monitoring blood sugar levels, a common concern for older adults managing diabetes or prediabetes. However, moderation is key. While walnuts are nutrient-dense, they're also calorie-dense, packing about 180 calories per ounce, roughly a small handful. Stick to that portion size to reap the rewards without tipping the scale. Incorporating walnuts into your routine is a breeze. They're as versatile as they are delicious. Toss them into a green salad for a satisfying crunch, blend them into a smoothie for added richness, stir them into yogurt or oatmeal, or simply enjoy them on their own as a quick, portable snack. If you're searching for a simple, natural way to protect your brain, tame inflammation, and bolster heart health, walnuts are an unbeatable addition to your diet. They're proof that sometimes the smallest changes yield the biggest results. Now, let's explore the next nut that deserves a spot on every senior's plate. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Nuts to eat. 2. Almonds, the nutrient-dense powerhouse. Almonds have long held a top spot among the healthiest nuts you can eat, and their reputation is well earned. These unassuming little gems are packed with a robust mix of essential nutrients that support a wide range of health needs, from strengthening bones to nourishing the heart, making them an ideal choice for seniors aiming to maintain their overall vitality as they age. With a perfect trio of healthy monounsaturated fats, protein, and dietary fiber, almonds deliver sustained energy without the blood sugar roller coaster that sugary snacks can trigger. This stability is especially beneficial for older adults who need to keep glucose levels in check, whether they're managing diabetes or simply prioritizing metabolic health. One of almonds' standout features is their impressive vitamin E content, a potent antioxidant that does wonders for both skin and brain health. As we age, skin often becomes dry, thin, and more prone to damage from environmental stressors like UV rays and pollution. Vitamin E steps in to protect skin cells from this oxidative damage, reducing inflammation and helping maintain a healthier, more resilient complexion from the inside out. For seniors, this can mean fewer wrinkles, less dryness, and a subtle boost in confidence. But vitamin E's benefits extend beyond appearances. It also supports cognitive function by shielding brain cells from age-related wear and tear, potentially lowering the risk of memory decline. Bone health is another area where almonds shine. Aging naturally leads to a loss of bone density, raising the risk of fractures and osteoporosis, a concern that looms larger for seniors, especially women post-menopause. Almonds are rich in magnesium and calcium, two minerals that work together to keep bones strong and slow the rate of bone loss. Magnesium aids in calcium absorption, while calcium itself is a building block of bone tissue. For those who don't consume much dairy, whether due to lactose intolerance or dietary preference, almonds offer a plant-based way to bolster skeletal strength and reduce fracture risk over time. Take Margaret, a 69-year-old retired nurse who'd always been proactive about her health. As she entered her late 60s, she noticed her skin growing drier and more fragile, losing the elasticity it once had. She also grew anxious about osteoporosis, a condition that had plagued her mother in her final years, leaving her frail and prone to falls. During a routine checkup, her doctor suggested adding almonds to her diet for their vitamin E and bone-supporting minerals. Margaret started snacking on a small handful each afternoon, often paired with a piece of fruit. Within a few months, she saw her skin regain some of its softness and glow, and she felt reassured knowing she was taking a proactive step to protect her bones. It was a simple habit that fit seamlessly into her day. Almonds also contribute significantly to cardiovascular wellness. Their monounsaturated fats and fiber work together to lower LDL cholesterol and keep arteries flexible, reducing the risk of heart disease, a leading health concern for older adults. Plus, their satisfying protein and fiber combo helps curb hunger, making them a smart choice for seniors watching their weight. A single ounce, about 23 almonds, provides roughly 160 calories. So portion control is wise, but the fullness they provide can prevent overeating later. Whether you prefer them raw, lightly roasted, or blended into creamy almond butter, they're a nutritional heavy hitter. Opt for unsalted versions to avoid excess sodium, which can counteract their heart-healthy benefits. Nuts to eat. 3. Pistachios, the heart-healthy snack. Pistachios might not always steal the spotlight, but these vibrant green nuts are an underrated treasure trove of health benefits, particularly for seniors. Packed with antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats, they offer a triple threat of support for heart health, blood sugar balance, and digestion, all critical areas of focus as we age. Whether you're aiming to keep your ticker in top shape, stabilize glucose levels, or ensure your gut stays happy, pistachios are a standout choice that deserve a place in your pantry. Heart health is where pistachios truly excel. They're rich in antioxidants like lutein and gamma-tocopherol, which combat inflammation and protect blood vessels from oxidative damage, a process that worsens with age and contributes to cardiovascular issues. Studies show that regular pistachio consumption can lower LDL, bad, cholesterol while boosting HDL, good, cholesterol, improving overall heart function and slashing the risk of heart disease. For seniors, whose cardiovascular systems face increasing strain over time, this makes pistachios a deliciously proactive snack. Blood sugar management is another feather in their cap. Unlike processed snacks that send glucose levels soaring and crashing, pistachios have a low glycemic index, meaning they release energy slowly and steadily. This is a game changer for older adults with diabetes or prediabetes, as it helps prevent the fatigue, dizziness, and long-term complications tied to erratic blood sugar. The trio of fiber, protein, and healthy fats in pistachios slows sugar absorption, keeping energy levels consistent and cravings at bay. Take Daniel, a 71-year-old who'd battled inconsistent blood sugar for years. His doctor urged him to swap out his afternoon cookies for something more stabilizing, so Daniel turned to pistachios, a handful each day instead of his usual sugary treat. Within weeks, his blood sugar readings became more predictable, and he noticed he didn't feel that mid-afternoon slump anymore. Better yet, he stayed satisfied longer, cutting down on mindless snacking. It was a minor shift with major rewards. Digestive health is yet another perk. Pistachios are among the most fiber-rich nuts, delivering a natural boost to regularity and gut function. Key concerns for seniors who often deal with sluggish digestion or constipation. Fiber also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which support immunity, mood, and even cognitive health. Plus, pistachios are lighter on calories than many nuts, with about 160 calories per ounce, around 49 nuts, thanks to their higher protein-to-fat ratio. The fact that they often come in shells adds a bonus. Cracking them open slows you down, encouraging mindful eating and preventing overindulgence. If you're looking for a tasty, nutrient-packed snack that checks multiple boxes, heart health, blood sugar control, and digestion, pistachios are a winner. Choose unsalted varieties to keep sodium in check, and enjoy them as a standalone snack, tossed into salads, or even crushed as a topping. Small but mighty, they're proof that good things come in tiny packages. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Nuts to avoid. 1. Cashews, a hidden risk for seniors. Cashews are undeniably a crowd pleaser, beloved for their creamy texture and subtly sweet flavor, making them a go-to snack for many. They're often found in trail mixes, eaten by the handful, or even blended into delicious nut butters. While they do offer some nutritional perks, like heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, magnesium, and copper, they also harbor certain downsides that can make them less than ideal, and sometimes even problematic, for seniors. The primary concern with cashews is their notably high oxalate content, a factor that poses a hidden risk to kidney health. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds present in a variety of plant-based foods, including leafy greens, beets, and certain nuts. In small amounts, they're usually harmless, but when consumed in excess, oxalates can bind with calcium in the body to form sharp, jagged crystals known as kidney stones. As we age, the risk of developing kidney stones increases due to changes in kidney function and hydration levels, making oxalate-rich foods a potential troublemaker. Cashews stand out as one of the highest oxalate nuts, far surpassing options like almonds or pistachios, which are less likely to contribute to stone formation, and in some cases, may even help prevent it. For seniors with a history of kidney stones, chronic kidney disease, or even a predisposition to urinary tract issues, regularly eating cashews could heighten the likelihood of experiencing painful kidney stone episodes. If kidney health is a priority, it's worth considering swapping cashews for lower oxalate alternatives or enjoying them only as an occasional treat rather than a dietary staple. Beyond kidney concerns, cashews also have a higher carbohydrate content than most other nuts, which can affect blood sugar regulation, a key consideration for seniors managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity. While nuts like walnuts and pecans are prized for their low-carb profiles and minimal impact on blood glucose, cashews contain more naturally occurring sugars, leading to a modest but noticeable spike in blood sugar levels after consumption. For example, a 1-ounce serving of cashews has about 9 grams of carbohydrates, compared to just 4 grams in almonds. For older adults striving to maintain stable blood sugar, whether through diet, medication, or both, this subtle difference could add up over time, making cashews a less favorable choice. Consider the story of Helen, a 68-year-old retiree with a fondness for cashews. She'd been incorporating them into her daily routine, sprinkling them into her morning oatmeal, tossing them into salads, and snacking on them during movie nights for their rich, satisfying taste. Initially, she thought she was making a healthy choice, but after several months, she began noticing occasional twinges of discomfort in her lower back and sides, symptoms she hadn't connected to her diet. A visit to her doctor revealed early signs of kidney irritation, and after some discussion, her physician pointed to the high oxalate levels in cashews as a possible culprit. Helen decided to switch to almonds and walnuts, both of which are lower in oxalates and gentler on her kidneys. Within a few weeks, she noticed a marked improvement in her comfort and overall well-being, reinforcing the idea that not all nuts are created equal for every body. Additionally, cashews pack a significant caloric punch, which can sneak up on seniors aiming to maintain a healthy weight. A single ounce of cashews, roughly a small handful, contains about 160 calories and 13 grams of fat. While much of that fat is the healthy, monounsaturated kind, the calorie density means it's easy to overindulge without feeling full, especially since cashews lack the fiber found in nuts like almonds or hazelnuts. For older adults with slower metabolisms or those looking to avoid excess strain on joints already burdened by age-related wear, those extra calories can contribute to gradual weight gain over time. For seniors balancing kidney health, blood sugar control, and weight management, the risks of cashews often overshadow their benefits, suggesting they're best enjoyed sparingly, if at all. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Nuts to avoid. 2. Macadamia nuts. High in fat, low in benefits. Macadamia nuts, with their velvety, buttery texture and indulgent flavor, are often seen as a gourmet treat. They're a favorite in cookies, chocolates, and as a standalone snack, and they do bring some nutritional value to the table, including monounsaturated fats and small amounts of vitamins like B1. However, when it comes to the specific needs of seniors, their overwhelming fat and calorie content, paired with a lack of balancing nutrients, makes them a less than optimal choice for regular consumption. The standout issue with macadamia nuts is their extraordinarily high fat content, among the highest of all nuts. Approximately 75% of their calories come from fat, with a 1-ounce serving delivering around 200 calories and 22 grams of fat. While some of this is heart-healthy monounsaturated fat, similar to what's found in olive oil, macadamias offer very little protein, about 2 grams per ounce, or fiber, around 2.5 grams, to offset their richness. Compare that to almonds, which provide 7 grams of protein and 3.5 grams of fiber per ounce, or pistachios, which offer a satisfying crunch with more balanced nutrition. This imbalance means macadamia nuts don't keep you full for long, making it tempting to eat more than intended. A risky move for seniors watching their waistlines or managing conditions like arthritis, where excess weight can exacerbate joint pain. Take Robert, a 73-year-old retired salesman with a soft spot for macadamia nuts. He'd picked up a habit of munching on them while reading the paper, drawn in by their decadent taste and the notion that nuts were a healthy alternative to chips or candy. Over a few months, though, he noticed his pants fitting a bit snugger and his energy levels dipping. At his next checkup, his doctor reviewed his diet and flagged the macadamias as a likely contributor to his creeping weight gain. With 200 calories in just a small handful, and little protein or fiber to signal fullness, Robert was unintentionally packing on pounds. He switched to pistachios and almonds, which offered more nutritional bang for their caloric buck, and soon found it easier to maintain both his weight and his vitality. Another consideration is their limited cardiovascular benefits compared to other nuts. While macadamia nuts do contain monounsaturated fats that can support heart health, they lack the omega-3 fatty acids abundant in walnuts or the cholesterol-lowering fiber found in almonds. For seniors prioritizing heart health, especially those with a history of high cholesterol, hypertension, or heart disease, nuts with a broader nutrient profile often deliver more protective effects. Macadamias, while tasty, don't quite measure up in this regard. Moreover, macadamia nuts are frequently sold in salted, roasted, or chocolate-coated versions, adding another layer of concern. The salted varieties can drive up sodium intake, a major issue for seniors prone to high blood pressure, fluid retention, or heart strain. Even unsalted macadamias, while free of added salt, don't provide enough redeeming qualities, like substantial protein, fiber, or antioxidants, to justify their sky-high calorie and fat content. For older adults focused on sustaining energy, supporting heart health, and keeping weight in check, macadamia nuts are more of an indulgence than a health food, and there are smarter nut options to reach for instead. Nuts to avoid. 3. Flavored or candied nuts, hidden sugars and additives. Not all nuts are inherently good for you, and the way they're prepared can make a world of difference. While raw or lightly roasted nuts can be nutritional superstars, they're flavored, candied, or heavily salted counterparts often turn a wholesome snack into a dietary pitfall, especially for seniors. Laden with added sugars, artificial flavorings, excessive sodium, and sometimes unhealthy fats, these processed nuts can quietly undermine health, contributing to issues like blood sugar instability, hypertension, and chronic inflammation. The biggest red flag with flavored or candied nuts is their sugar content. Manufacturers often coat nuts in honey, caramel, toffee, or chocolate to enhance their appeal, transforming them into a dessert-like treat. A small serving of honey-roasted peanuts or cinnamon sugar almonds can contain 10 to 15 grams of added sugar, sometimes rivaling the sugar in a candy bar. For seniors with diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, these hidden sugars can trigger sharp blood sugar spikes, disrupt metabolic balance, and increase the risk of long-term complications like neuropathy or cardiovascular disease. Even varieties that seem subtly sweet can pack more sugar than expected, catching health-conscious eaters off guard. Sodium is another major concern. Many flavored nuts, think barbecue, ranch, or salted caramel, are roasted with generous amounts of salt, often exceeding 200 to 300 milligrams per ounce. For comparison, the American Heart Association recommends capping daily sodium intake at 1,500 milligrams for most adults, especially those with heart concerns. For seniors managing hypertension, heart failure, or kidney disease, this sodium load can lead to fluid retention, elevated blood pressure, and added strain on an already taxed cardiovascular system. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. James, a 70-year-old who'd swapped potato chips for flavored nuts, learned this lesson firsthand. He'd opted for barbecue pecans and honey-roasted cashews, thinking he was upgrading to a healthier snack. Months later, though, his blood pressure readings started climbing, and he felt more sluggish than usual. A closer look at the nutrition labels revealed sky-high sodium levels and sneaky added sugars, far more than he'd bargained for. Switching to raw, unsalted walnuts and almonds brought his numbers back into a safer range and boosted his energy, proving that preparation matters as much as the nut itself. Beyond sugar and salt, many flavored nuts come with extra baggage: artificial preservatives, flavor enhancers, and unhealthy oils. Some brands roast their nuts in hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, introducing trans fats, the most harmful type of fat for heart health. Trans fats raise LDL, bad, cholesterol, lower HDL, good, cholesterol, and fuel inflammation, heightening the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other serious conditions prevalent among seniors. Even a small amount can have outsized effects, making these processed nuts a gamble not worth taking. If you're someone who loves the taste and crunch of nuts but wants to steer clear of the potential health risks they can pose, especially for seniors, the smartest strategy is to opt for raw, unsalted varieties whenever possible. These unprocessed nuts deliver all the natural goodness: healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, without the sneaky drawbacks that come with many store-bought options. Raw nuts, free from added salts, sugars, or artificial flavorings, offer a pure, wholesome way to enjoy this nutrient-dense food while minimizing risks like kidney strain, blood sugar spikes, or cardiovascular stress. That said, if you're not a fan of the plain taste of raw nuts and crave a little extra flavor to keep things interesting, you don't have to settle for blandness, or reach for the risky, pre-packaged stuff. Instead, consider taking matters into your own hands by lightly roasting nuts at home. This DIY approach lets you customize your snack with heart-healthy seasonings that enhance flavor without compromising nutrition. For instance, a sprinkle of cinnamon can add a warm, sweet note that pairs beautifully with almonds or walnuts, while a pinch of turmeric brings an earthy, anti-inflammatory boost to cashews or pecans. If you enjoy a touch of saltiness, a modest dash of sea salt, far less than what's found in most commercial salted nuts, can elevate the taste without overloading your system with sodium. Roasting them yourself is simple. Spread the nuts on a baking sheet, add your chosen seasonings, and bake at a low temperature, around 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius, for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally to ensure even flavor. This method not only gives you full control over the ingredients but also avoids the hidden additives, like preservatives, unhealthy oils, or excessive sweeteners, that often lurk in processed, flavored nuts. The beauty of this approach lies in its flexibility and empowerment. By preparing nuts at home, you sidestep the pitfalls of mass-produced varieties, which can be coated in hydrogenated fats, drenched in syrups, or dusted with sodium levels that rival a bag of chips. You also get to tailor the experience to your taste buds and health needs, whether that's keeping sodium low for blood pressure management, avoiding sugars for diabetes control, or skipping oils to maintain a healthy weight. Plus, the act of roasting fills your kitchen with a cozy, nutty aroma, turning a simple snack into a small, satisfying ritual. Nuts can be a fantastic addition to your diet, offering benefits like improved heart health, better brain function, and sustained energy, benefits that are especially valuable as we age. But the key to unlocking their full potential lies in how they're prepared. The difference between a handful of raw almonds and a handful of honey-roasted, salt-laden peanuts is night and day, both in terms of flavor control and health impact. Sticking with natural whole nuts, whether raw or lightly seasoned at home, ensures you're reaping all the rewards, from their cholesterol-lowering fiber to their antioxidant richness, without exposing yourself to the downsides of added sugars, excessive sodium, or artificial junk. For example, imagine you're a senior who enjoys a mid-afternoon snack to keep your energy up. Instead of grabbing a bag of candied pecans from the store, which might pack 12 grams of sugar and 200 milligrams of sodium per serving, you could toast some raw pecans with a dusting of cinnamon and a tiny pinch of sea salt. You'd get the same satisfying crunch and a delicious flavor boost, but with zero added sugar, minimal sodium, and a fraction of the calories. It's a small tweak that makes a big difference over time, supporting your health goals without sacrificing enjoyment. So, if you're a nut enthusiast looking to make the most of this superfood, keep it simple and pure. Choose raw, unsalted nuts as your foundation, and if you want to jazz them up, experiment with wholesome, heart-smart seasonings in your kitchen. That way, you're not just eating smarter, you're eating better, with all the flavor and none of the risks. Now that we've explored the best and worst nuts for seniors, from brain-boosting walnuts to sneaky candied culprits, it's time to put this knowledge to work. What have you learned so far? I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with one thing you've discovered today and how you'll bring it into your life. Maybe you're swapping cashews for almonds or ditching flavored nuts for the real deal. Let me know. If you like this video, please leave your comment, like, subscribe, and share to help us keep bringing you tips to thrive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.